Torrey Williams checks into the secondary on this third down. End zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ray Small, the sophomore. And a wide receiver, and Trussell spreads the field. 5 for Beckman. Fires high, grab, touchdown. And this was Hartline, Brian Hartline. And that's the second touchdown pass of the night by Todd Beckman. Here comes Bryant again. Fumble! Ohio State football. Beckman's got protection, fires end zone, touchdown Buckeyes. Terry Robisky from the gun. Morelli in a foot race. Golston coming from behind. There is 13. Maurice Wells is the tailback. Beckman play action, throws Hartline. Hartline's got field ahead of him. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got in behind big Alex Boone is the tailback. Beanie's right behind him. Play fake. They're going to throw it for the end zone. Touchdown. We weren't with us earlier. This into the breeze, a 37-yarder. Man, nailed it, didn't he? Second down and 10. Bad throw for a pick. And it's a pick 6. Just what happened to him. Straight victory, unbeaten in the Big Ten. A couple of home games, and then the Donnybrook with Michigan. Ripped out of bounds at the 40. So here it is.
Ball's live. Corbin alive. 5-man rush. Everidge finally goes down. Just held it too long. Yep. He had gotten so used to holding the ball and being protected so well most of the game, but this time Cameron Hayward got to him.
Well, this is where being
left. Pryor with all day to throw down the middle. Hartline was wide open in the middle of that defense.
He fumbled, and
They have to get a touchdown right here. Pryor. Keeper. Touchdown.
Wisconsin was so out of whack defensively. I thought they were going to use their last timeout.
Wisconsin with that 16-game win streak at home on the road. Intercepted. Thrown right into the arms of Malcolm Jenkins. Holy cow, Everidge had played so well.
Option left side, Corey Brown! Toth comes on, punted out of his own end zone, and the Buckeyes get it! Touchdown!
Ohio State is they're going to be all starters that are on that unit. You can see Travis Howard, number 7, comes in from the left-hand side.
Looking for the bomb. Caught! Devin Smith! Touchdown! First play from scrimmage for the Buckeyes, and Miller splits the seam. Braxton in the open field. What kind of speed does he have? Braxton Miller, touchdown! Corey Brown behind Guyton in the backfield. They're going to play a little option inside. This is Hyde. What a well-designed play! And it is Hyde.
Dolphins.
Third down and 4. Miller, a dart caught by Devin Smith. Hangs on to this one. Another big play. Smith down the sideline. Yes, they try the middle of the field. And Ohio State jumps. 5 wide receivers. McGloin surprised by the snap, and it threw the whole play off. Ohio State at the 1. Carlos Hyde to the goal line. Touchdown. Out of 14, passing 116 yards. They blitz him, and he is from his own end zone. McGloin intercepted inside the 20. Shazier touchdown. Blitz picked up, and then down go. Hyde got level, but Miller kept it. Miller dances. Touchdown. 9 games. 2nd and goal. Hyde did not get the handoff. Miller scores again. Touchdown. Snapped it at 8. Steps into a throw, and it's caught right down the middle. They're not going to get Stoneburner.
Very difficult to cover that much in space. It's just a skinny post. Throws over the top, and Jake Stoneburner.
Low line drive that Brown fields at the 32, and he breaks the first wave. Punter to beat. Goodbye. Hollow end zone. Buckeyes strike first. Being motivated to work harder and be better, and all he's done is turn into one of the very best as 18-yard line. High snap, and here's Hyde straight up the middle and into the end zone for a touchdown. 4 completions on the day. 3rd and 8. Phillips pressured, looking for answers. 5 this year, but they're struggling today. 2nd and 4. Phillips, and Phillips goes down again. Ball came loose. It's a fumble, and it is recovered by Ohio State. Christian Bryant.
But a great job of Ohio State at the point. And that's Shazer. What a phenomenal.
Here's Phillips, 5th-year senior. Pressure, and they get to like that. Ohio State moving with ease, and Hyde just steps over. 4th and 6. Got to get to the 15, and it is incomplete. Defended by Christian Bryant, and Ohio State.
Will punt it away. They're in top of it. They swallow it for a touchdown. Ohio State touchdown. Bradley Roby, number 1. Ian's the trigger man. Steps up, in trouble, sacked. Going to be brought down, and there's an injured Buckeye on the play pass in this game. 3rd and goal. Simeon's in trouble. He is ripped down that time. Michael Bennett, the leader. And headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Their first offensive touchdown of the night. 70 relatives and close friends here from the south side of Chicago. Intercepted. Picked off by Doran Grant, the junior from Akron. Here comes Hyde. Did not get it. 4th down for the Buckeyes.
The ruling is a touchdown.
So they did indeed say that he broke. Here's Hyde. Hold. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Get together next week, if I'm not mistaken. That will be a great game.
So here they come with the hook on a ladder. Scramble for the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. And you know what? There are some folks who are celebrating and others who are saying, you've got it.
And in motion. This throw dangerous, and is it intercepted? Von Bell, 2 tight ends. And Elliott trying to get to the edge. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Again, the extra man coming. Hackenberg has time and runs out of it, and down he goes inside the 5 and the helmet. Hackenberg sidearms it out to Belton, and nowhere to run or hide. He's dropped for a loss. Blitz from the secondary, and it got to Hackenberg. Down he goes. Darren Lee going to toss it to Belton, and it's going to be an end around coming the other way to Hamilton. He cuts back to the inside, and he lost 3. Play action, bootleg, Hackenberg, 1 pump fake, and now fires on the run, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyvus. Was in motion there. Hackenberg in trouble, and down he goes again. And this time it's Adolphus Washington.
But you can't take a sack.
Now you can see the clock's running, and there comes the sack, and it's Bosa. That's the last thing you want to happen, and he gives the Ezekiel Elliott with Barrett. Barrett keeps it again, and he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hireman comes in front to lead the way. And he goes straight ahead for the first down, and it might be the touchdown. Yes, it is. Barrett for the score. Hackenberg hit and dropped, and the game is over, and it's Bosa.
Well, this is a mismatch. Somehow Bosa got matched up on Akeel Lynch. That's a mistake up front.
Defense. Barrett hands it off. Elliott runs near side again, gets the corner, a big gain, still running inside the 30, cuts it back. Elliott down inside the 5. Barrett, 1 second and goal. Quarterback keeper, design run, and Barrett scampers into the end zone. Buckeyes rush for Cook, trapped and sacked, a rare sack. Ball is loose, a fight for it now. Donovan Clark, the tackle, jumped on it. Players hesitated, didn't see the ball come out. Barrett keeps it, dives, muscles to the end zone. Now 4th down conversion, and Ohio State within a PAT. We saw rally to beat West Virginia last week. Barrett, a first down throw on a slant, complete. Running free is Michael Thomas to the 40. A foot race, and Thomas will win it. 88 total offense. Play action. Barrett loops downfield, throws for Smith, touchdown. Elliott. And Ohio State stretches the lead, and a shrug. Bosa style. Barrett rolls, delivers, far side, high throw, touchdown! Dontre Wilson. And 2nd and 6, Elliott cuts it back. Zeke Elliott zipping to the end zone. Jones on first down, pressured again. Throws it deep in the end zone, one-on-one battle, diving catch, touchdown. It's the first running attempt for Elliott, who breaks free. Zeke Elliott, nothing but green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lightning strikes from 80 yards out. Jones has double the number of carries so far as Elliott looks to throw, loops it downfield. Braxton Miller makes the catch. Shakes a man and scores. And quiets the crowd after his first touchdown. Road, a few miles from the campus. On 3rd and down, Motley cannot escape. I believe his knee was down initially. Tommy shut the tackle.
Put it up in the air. Still a dangerous throw.
Mishandled snap, and McMillan muscles forward. Ball comes out. Apple picks it up for Ohio State. A turnover, the first of the night for Tech.
You know, Ohio State defenders ripping it.
Miller in the shotgun. Gets free on the edge. Braxton Miller is loose. Spin move. Miller headed for the end zone. You think he's made an impact in his first game at H-back? Wow.
Again, I think people forgot how explosive Braxton Miller is with the football in his hands. When you get him out on the edge and you give him a little bit of room, this is what he can do to not just plays. Watch his spin move. I think in the Madden, that might be the B button. That's a nice spin move there. Nobody put a...
Play action on first down. Motley looking long for Ford into double coverage, and it's picked off. Tyvis Powell wasn't in there to cover Thomas that time. They went right after him, and now Jones walks into the end zone. And the Buckeyes are pulling away.
Hadn't quite been able to get
to play for this Ohio State offense. Barrett looks to throw. And wide open for a touchdown is Michael Thomas. Ohio State pouring. Seconds in the first quarter. Elliott easily, barrels in. His 12th rushing touchdown, and Ohio State. JT looks immediately in the direction of Thomas, who's got it. Breaks a tackle. Michael Thomas off and running. They will not catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That they have. Michael Thomas, we've seen make a play, and this is an easy touchdown for JT Barrett.
Braxton. Barrett now play action on first down. Gets hit in the mouth, but gets the ball away. Samuel, touchdown, Ohio State. Samuel in motion. Barrett keeps it, breaks free for another touchdown.
Oh, they're going to get it to 7.
Yep. Oh, Marshall's going to throw it, or tries to, and just cuts it back and walks in. We had a feeling to...
North.
Repeat that again. Elliott off and running with a quick burst. Headed for the end zone. 55.
Field. Samuel lines up with him. Barrett handing it to Samuel around the corner with space. First down and more. Samuel. Brooklyn's fight. On 4th and 3. Mayfield. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage and picked off. Ohio State. Huge turnover. Jerome Baker down the sideline. The Ohio State Buckeyes with the touchdown. Jalen Holmes tipping the ball at the line of scrimmage. Ball in motion. Barrett floats one in the corner. Touchdown Buckeyes. Noah at the Ohio State 3. Mayfield sprints out the pocket. Stops in trouble and sacked. Great pressure. Play fake. Mayfield rolls out in trouble. Trying to get around the corner. Does. Fires down the field. Picked off. Marshawn Lattimore. Another turnover.
That was Nick Bosa, his younger brother, true freshman.
Wow. Now, JT Barrett in the end zone. Touchdown. Noah Brown. Play fake. Barrett looks in the end zone in the corner. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Noah Brown again. What a play.
Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass for a touchdown. That ruling is under further review.
He pinned that onto the corners.
Play fake. Barrett, corner, touchdown. Noah Brown, 4 receivers.
Hornibrook needs 6, is pressured, and will go down. Bill to the left of the quarterback. Hornibrook chased and sacked for a second time, lost the ball. Badgers unable to stop Barrett, who barrels in for Ohio State's first touchdown.
To stay on schedule on 2nd and 3rd.
Another first down throw. Hornibrook lobs it out, intercepted. Coming up to make the pick was Gary. Badgers get a running start. Sitchy came in, flushed out Barrett, but he breaks free and scores. His coach looked smart that time. So Durbin on with a 31-yarder, and he knocks it through. Bucket 2. Barrett keeps it, fires, end zone, Brown, touchdown. No. Clement. Dragged down for no. Hornibrook. Knocked down. Ohio State makes a defensive stand and survives in Madtown in overtime. Nick Bosa and Tyquan Lewis got in the quarterback spot.